So, does the big stupid do for only $2? Well, I mean, since I'm making the video, you already know that it does because I made it do the do. Come on. It's a bit stiff sometimes, but it runs pretty good. Yeah, it's a little finicky and slightly it's a bit finicky and slightly, and sometimes gets stuck just because it hasn't been running so long. But for $2, it runs very well. I wonder if I can make it do a crawl. Oh, I can, and it's not liking it. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I did it in for. Well, I had it working. Come back here, you. Oh, nope. It's not gonna come back. Okay. Come on, you. It's not that big of a deal. Come on. It's not that big of a deal. Come on. For $2. Come on. Surely you want to run again. Come on. Oh. Oh. Hello. There we are. That seems a bit better. Well, at least it doesn't smell like electrical fire anymore. I'm just so happy that this thing does the do for $2. Albeit it didn't want to run when I first put it on there, but you know, I made it do the do. A little bit of oil goes a long way a lot of the time. Yeah. As for the other two locomotives, this one that I'm pointing at is a paint job done by someone. It's not an actual something or other that would have actually been produced by a model maker. I'm not sure about this one. I'm pretty sure it's also a paint job. Same for this one. What's interesting is as you can see, I have one of these. This one runs, this one doesn't. This one has the original motor, this one has a replacement motor. Why does it need a replacement motor? Well, because the original motor that this has was the same as the original motor that this had. Now, I did not swap the two, but this one still is the original motor, and these ones have faulty motors, so it doesn't run, needless to say. It would be very cool if it did, but they almost never run. And if they do run, people don't run them because, well, yeah. This one should be easy enough to get running again, even though it doesn't. It's a Tyco locomotive. They never want to die. Example, I got this one for $1, and It didn't run at all when I got it, and I had to do some major restoration work to it. This is a long boy. I wish I had some coaches for this. That would be great to have a City of San Francisco train set. Don't mind the oil that's on the train table. That was from me accidentally, and in the train cars. That was from me accidentally breaking a vial of oil for the gears. Yep, Tyco locomotive does do very well. The only problem with Tyco locomotives is that you have to service them more often than other locomotives, because they tend to have problems more often. That's why I don't run it very much. These two, I'm getting way off subject, but these two are, I'm so proud of myself for fixing these, because, oh boy, that's a metal chassis. Yeah, the whole thing is plastic, and the entire motor assembly and everything here up front, this is all metal. Everything else is plastic. Yeah, this is all metal. Even the trucks here are metal. And this is an interurban unit. And what's great about this is, what? Huh? It was made by Bud? Yep, it really was. It was made by, I'm not surprised because I already knew that, but you know, those of you who know what Bud did will be fairly pleasantly surprised at the fact that they actually made model trains. Yep, they sure did. I bought these two for $40 because this didn't work when I got it. Yeah, that's it's a bit expensive, but the location where I was at, plus I didn't have one of these. And look at that, it didn't run at all when I got it. And there it goes, off to have an adventure. Oh, of course, uh-oh, I think it just died. Well, I guess that's the end of the... Oh, nope, there it goes. It does need oil again. It probably needs a good motor cleaning, honestly. Again. Yeah, it definitely needs some oil in the gears, and it definitely needs a motor cleaning. That sound you're hearing, that grinding sound, that's the motor trying to chew up carbon buildup that has accumulated in the motor. It's strange that it's such an old metal chassis motor and plastic shell. I think the oldest locomotives I have in my collection are definitely my Varney ones that I basically never run because they're so hard to work on and keep running, because they're pretty complicated, and compared to even these, they're very complicated. And the fact that they're so old, from the 50s and sometimes even 40s, in HO gauge. Yeah. I've never actually fixed an O gauge locomotive myself, not one of these bigger ones. I've wanted to, and I've wanted to try, and I did try with this one, but I didn't get very far, and I had to get my friend to do it for me. I've fixed many a HO gauge locomotive, though. I believe this one I fixed. I'm working on fixing this one. I'm not sure what its issue is. It should run, but it isn't. Oh well. What other ones did I fix? Well, of course I fixed this one. That was my crowning achievement, buying a locomotive for $1 and getting it to run. This was my secondary crowning achievement because I bought this for $2 and got it to run. I think I also bought this one for really cheap and it ran out of the box anyways. I think I also bought this D too. There's nothing wrong with it, but it did run out of the box for very cheap. What other ones did I fix? I don't think I actually fixed any other ones. Did I? I think I fixed, where is it? This one. I think I fixed that one. I'm working on fixing my John Bull. I need to find the power car for it, but nobody is selling the power car separately. Mine failed. The motor failed in it, and so I'm trying to look for just that. But everyone's selling just the set, of course. I found these two, Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey coaches for HO gauge for very fair price at the train show recently. There's another Varney locomotive. This one powers on, but it doesn't run right now. The belt drive has slipped off, and I have yet to find where that slipped off at. I know it has to be somewhere around here, but where, I don't know. I tried to restore these line of cars here. I did my best. I cleaned them, but they're still very dirty and dusty. I tried my best, and that was all I could get it to be. These two, I need to work on these two. My friend desperately wants to trade fixing them for having one of them, and I want both of them because I don't have a lot of HO gauge locomotives. I have a ton of HO gauge locomotives, as I showed you. Well, I also have quite a few O gauge and even a couple standard gauge ones. I have quite a few O gauge locomotives, but the more the merrier, am I right? If I recall correctly, this one and this blue and yellow one are the ones that work in the Varney. Now, what's so special about Varney? Well, they make full metal. These are all metal, die-cast metal, the whole body, everything, because these were made in the 50s. Oh, I've gone on for 13 minutes. I need to go to bed.